It has been 8 long months since the last time I was terrorizing innocent survivors on a Vane server and stomping zombie brains in the yard of my fortified island base. The other day, I decided to scroll through the devlogs to be pleasantly surprised with the amount of reported bug fixes, graphics overhauls, and numerous items and locations that have been implemented. So in my newest Vane episode, we are putting these updates to the test. My name is Altered. Let's get to it. And here's a quick look at some of the more recent updates. I'm not going back 8 months of updates, but more or less they just are kind of working out the small bugs and fixing them as they show up. Says hi everyone and welcome to our regular Vane news update. We're very close to the 0.024, so most of the work in the last couple weeks has been polishing and bug fixing, as it has been for quite a little while now. So hopefully at this point, a lot of the small stuff, which we may not even realize, has been adjusted. A few issues regarding chat, some names that were incorrect, some fixes regarding furniture attaching to vehicles correctly. That was always a big issue. Apparently the soap smelled bad, and portable toilets had no scent. All fixed. Wonderful. Been really dying for that one. Let's go ahead and click on this. We fixed some problems with fishing where bait wasn't consumed. Darn it. We've been working on reducing network bandwidth for a few constant. I guess this is an image of how items were sitting on vehicles. Again, frequent issue that I came across. And we can play in Chinese, Spanish, Turkish, and French now. All at the same time? Who knows? Going back a little bit further, it looks like they're working on some of the character visuals and textures, save systems. There are some new construction items, electrical ports, it looks like. A couple other things we'll check out. Yeah, some foliage stuff, vehicles, yada, yada, yada. So they're slowly but surely drawing penises on the map. There it is. Open her up. Let's check out the prison, grab some guns. Excuse me, Ossifer. Yeah, it gets a little choppy here when I'm moving at high speeds. I can't remember if that was an issue I was having before. Seems a little choppy, but it's running. Not running. I'm not rubber banding or anything like I have been before. Floor is shiny. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and avoid that metal detector. And let's pick this lock here. There she is. Right. Nothing in the... was gonna say intake room, but... taser. Cool. What do we got? Damn. Do I look through all of these or not? Nope. Good thing I got 9 left. That's why I like starting off as the thief. We already got that. Let's wear our clothes now. Wear that. We're gonna fit right in. Hey! I said get in the cell. Shoes. Can't forget the shoes. Go ahead and throw those on. Where are they? Go? Yeah. Now I look like I'm straight out of Hitman. Alright. Let's make our way here to the gun room. Alright, let's reload this sucker. Then we'll tase him too. Oh man, I gotta load it. But he did. Process. Oh, this is new. That's cool. So we could skin him for whatever reason. Oh, there you are, bitch. Unconscious but still breathing. Search him. Beer bottle. Eh. So I can just knock him out cold. We need to go this way, though. I guess the taser will get it done for now. It'll prevent them from biting me. Nothing there, nothing there. Nothing in there. Handyman's Guide magazine. Can I read it now? That boost applied. What do we got? Oh. I guess that would probably be for construction or something. I don't want a blue binder or an eraser. Very tough lockpick. Need a hydraulic driver, which I don't have. I know where to get one. At least I did know where to get one. Yep, these guys are still in here rotting away. And I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Get me out of here. Hey. Oh shit. Came out of nowhere. Whew. I need what do we got? Medical scratches. Where'd all those freaking... Oh, there we go. Apply. Did that help? You have no wounds that need to be... Well, I got scratches. Okay, well. You're in my way. Alright. No more scratches. Oh, I think I did put one on my scratch already. That's new too, right there. The scratches, the green bandage. Right here, bandaged and then infected. Okay, cool. They didn't have that before. So, administer? Yeah, there we go. So I'm bandaged and I'm no longer infected with anything. Alright, so let's get out of here. Let's find a place to live and some weapons while we're out and about. Alright, let's get into... This is where I'm going to get my guns, as long as I can get in. The tough lockpick, but I think we can do it. There it is. And we're going to get all the... let's get a fishing hat. Hell yeah. Gonna get all the ammunition we can get. Flares. What's that? Taser, cartridge, pistol suppressor, red dot. Certainly will take that. Shotgun. All these are gonna be locked. This way. Right there. Damn it. It's alright though, I've picked up a bunch of lockpicks. On. Reset it. Half this video so far has been me picking locks. We're in. Alright, we got a handgun, archery crate. I don't really care for that right now. Alright, let's get out of here. How much gas do I have in this thing? 11%. Check this truck. There she is. Okay. We're gonna continue on our way. And I'm reading about this Loon Lake update. And I can't find it on my map in the game. Ooh, it's foggy. So I'm curious, as it tells me online where to find it. So I'm gonna go see if I can't check out this new area of the map. And the reason I could not find the Loon Lake expansion on my map is because I had to go to Vane in my library on Steam. I had to go to the settings cogwheel, down to properties, and then I had to go to game versions and betas. That's where I scrolled all the way down to the bottom and installed the experimental bleeding edge updates, May 24th, 2026. And once you do so, it will unlock this whole area of the map right down here, Loon Lake and Rainbow Lake apparently. So we're gonna check this area out right now. And we're climbing altitude here. I read that those mountains back there are that's like the line of the map. So looks like an extensive area. This is all brand new, not just to me revisiting the game after a while, but to everybody. Holy crap, we're moving 106 miles an hour. All right, let's slow her down a little bit. Oh boy, okay. There's a lot to explore here. Oh wow, look at that. We got some new decorations in the front lawn here. My first observation. Some nice little country style rustic looking decorations around the flagpole. Some patio furniture. Okay. Instantly I see some new stuff. Let's keep looking. We have our gas station. This I am going to assume is Loon Lake. Now this whole area of the map is going to make a huge difference, especially online in a server. There's a lot more to explore and a lot more territory to claim. And here we have Fletcher Point Resort. These are the A-frames that I was seeing in some of the patch notes. So let's get out and take a look. Ugh. Look at this place. Unlock it. Wow. Check this out. Fancy little bathroom. This is really cool. It just feels like there's a little more attention to detail. I mean, the counters, the microwave even. The old school fridge. Let's see if there's new items in here. I don't remember there being broccoli seeds, actually. Might be something new. Alright, well, how do I get up there? Oh, this is cool. This is real neat. I want to live here, shit. Overlooking the lake? Open these bad boys. What's out back? Oh, a cliff. There's a cool little back patio area. Let's check this out. Cool. Not in the most convenient place. Yeah, this is nice. This is really cool. Alright, let's continue on. Let's take a look at the map. Let's see where we're at. Okay, so we just came around the lake. So let's take a left and head up this way. And this must be the orchard I read about. It said something about apple trees. Yep, apple orchard. Let's hop out. Is this like an unlimited supply of food? I don't have an axe on me anymore. I can water them. Or I can harvest. Let's see what we get. I got 6 plants and 2 seeds. Did I get any apples? Yep, I got, 6 apples. All right, cool. See how they taste. Wow, unlimited supply of apples out here. That's pretty neat. And then you can maintain them. You can water them. Now, here's something I want to put to the test. Came across this canoe rack on the lake, hoping to find a boat. Where'd it go? All right. And well, the canoes still don't work. And we have a new cave. I don't have a light, but I do want to take a peek here. What we got in there? The material to mine. Let's take a look. And no, go right there. Damn it. All right, we have some metal, some chalka. Yep, we got that stuff. Explosives. We got some dynamite in here. There it is. Dynamite pack. All right, so and then this cave goes up. And we just got a whole bunch of ore in here. Looks like a pretty extensive cave system, multiple entrances. King Boletus. So we have some medicinal plants now. All right, cool. Nice large cave system in the new area. New cave system and some medicinal plants. Hell yeah. And look at that lighting. Not too shabby, guys. Not too shabby. And similar to the Hardhack Ridge area in Standish of the map, we have some water waves, some creeks and rivers and stuff over here. I'll show you where we are on the map. We're out here, and I still have this whole Loon Lake area. I guess before I was at Union Falls Pond and Rainbow Lake. We haven't even made it up to Meacham Lake and Loon Lake yet. I mean, I've been driving around this area for about 20 minutes now, so they're adding a very extensive expansion here. It's pretty much a third of the map that we're adding. In lots of areas, I can't explore them all, but we will touch on all the things that catch my eye. Some more farms. Well, this is unexpected. We found ourselves a nice par 3. They've added a golf course to the game. Hopefully they've added golf clubs. I want to smash some zombie brains with a 9-iron. Loon Lake Golf Course. Well, they don't actually have golf carts. See what we got. Got in here. very small little clubhouse. Get a golf bag. Golf club, baby. Golf visor. Throw that sucker on. What else we got in here? Golf bag. I guess that acts as a backpack. That's pretty cool. Hold on. Grab the tee. I'm really curious if it's gonna allow me to actually hit a golf club off a tee. Hit a golf ball off a tee. Zombie, clear the way. Okay. Place. Okay. Place. Okay. Ready? Add to quick use. No. No. Wow, what a buzzkill. Let me put the golf ball on the tee and everything. And I just couldn't fucking hit it. I'm taking my anger out on you, fucking zombie. So on my way to the tip, I decided to come check out the top of this waterfall area. And, ooh, I can still reach it. I got some more medicinal plants. Wild ginger. Mugwort. What else we got over here? Wild blackberries. They all look the same, but nonetheless, we've got some new stuff here, and it looks like, yep, they're all in the first aid area. So what does this one say? Very fresh. Hunger, not very, doesn't give me much for hunger. Satiation, satisfies a small amount of and may have an effect when consumed. Well, let's find out. What about this one? Yep, let's eat some of that too. How about this one? Can be refined further. Can be refined further. And can be refined further. So it looks like things like the elderberry, the blackberries, and the ginger can be refined further. I don't know what those mushrooms I ate. I don't know. Do things look different? Yeah, things look different. Things look different, baby. What? Wow. Go in the caves. Get some wild mushies. Have yourself a time. Alright, so let's explore the shaft. As soon as I said that, I found a pitched tent. What do you know? Anything good here in the cooler? Any new items? No. I can lie down in there though, so that's good. Got a kayak that won't do anything except sink. Pretty useless kayak. So yeah, the playground here. Some more tents. And then right at the tip. Right at the tip we have a restroom. Wonder what they were sitting there saying. Like, let's add another dick to the game. Let's have a drink. Let's add another dick to the game, and right at its tip, let's put a bunch of toilets. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm thinking too hard. Ay. Well, now I want to know what's in here. What's behind the locked door? Oh, this is the men's room. Let's have a drink. Alright, well, we've explored up the shaft and to the tip. And we've also tripped on mushrooms. We've almost gone golfing. Found some beautiful spots. Now that we've seen a good chunk of the Loon Lake map expansion, let's take a look at some of the other changes and implementations they've made over the last few months. Also new with the 0.024 update, there are lifestyles, a bunch of new ones. You can click all of them if you'd like. We can be addicted to opioids, nicotine, methamphetamine, cocaine, caffeine, and alcohol. And apparently, we will start with enough of a supply to get us through a certain amount of time. As you see here, we've got some vodka, gin, we've got an energy drink, a whole bunch of them. Oops, that was gin. Let's drink that again. Got a little bit of that. And should have, there it is, some morphine here. Let's see how this day starts off. Whoa. I think yep. I'm thirsty, I'm tipsy, I'm stimulated, I'm high, and I'm pain-killed. And my guy is moving like frickin' Wile E. the Coyote here. And I got a crowbar. Ooh, ow. Well, that's one way to collect wood early game. Okay, I'm spent though. I'm crashing. I'm definitely crashing. Alright, folks, so I do not recommend doing this. We're gonna... Will it not let me? How about this? There we go. Yep, I don't recommend doing any of this. But... we are. Is there a zombie right there? Yep. We've stolen a school bus. Seems extra long. I guess it's not. Stolen a school bus, and we are quite intoxicated. Oh, okay. Alright, so it does appear that when I spawn back in, I'm no longer withdrawing from substances. So, and I only have energy drinks there. I got some painkillers left, but that's about it. So once you die, you're pretty much cured of addiction.